Welcome back, YouTube, to another soccer/football prediction. It's your boy Freddy Da Silva. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe so you won't miss any of your future soccer predictions. All right. Today's prediction video will be for Friday, April 11th, and I have a 5-game slate for you guys. One game will be for La Liga, one game for the German Bundesliga, 2 games from Liga MX, and 1 game from Serie A. As always, I'll talk about the teams, I'll let you know if there's any injuries, I'll talk about the total, and then I'll give you my predictions. Now, before we talk about what we got to talk about, I want to let you guys know that yesterday I had made the video talking about how I won those 2 games from the Champions League, and I was waiting for the games from the CONCACAF. Well, here they are. I got another 100% for yesterday's bet. But now, let's get back to, we got to talk about it. I did not hit 100%. Unfortunately, the winning streak comes to an end. Oh man, I was having too much fun getting all these dubs, but that's how it is in this game. You win some, you lose some, and live to fight another day. But yeah, unfortunately, I did take a massive L. Not even 1 win. That's crazy. Well, let's see if we can do better today. By the way, happy Friday to everybody. I hope you guys have some good plans for the weekend. I hope you guys have some exciting things you guys gonna do. And most of all, I hope you guys win. Another thing, don't forget to put down your predictions in the comment. Let me know if you want a shout out. Put right with my bet, and I'll give you guys a shout out. All right, here we go. First on the list, we have Valencia versus Sevilla. Valencia are at home. Injuries, they got 2 players that are injured, and there were 3 players with red card, but I think they might play because they show their expected date is for tomorrow, so I think they might play. As far as Sevilla, they got 3 question players, so I guess we're gonna have to wait for the lineup to see if they'll be playing or not. The total sitting at 2 between these 2 teams. As far as it going over 2, it has only gone over once from the 5 most recent head-to-head. So I feel like this season these 2 teams have actually been able to step it up. Valencia, their 5 most recent games, they have covered a 1.5 3 out of 5 times. Sevilla, they are at 0.5, and they've been able to cover this 4 out of 5 times. So I feel like Valencia is going to come in here and most likely get a dub. And I say that because they just played Real Madrid and they won, right? Like not that long. I think it was April 5th when they played and they beat Real Madrid. So they're going to come in here, with the chest out and the confidence level up the roof. So I feel like Valencia will win this one. Their 5 most recent games, they have not taken an L. Sevilla, on the other hand, 3 most recent games, nothing but L's. They only got 1 win in their 5 most recent games and 1 draw. So, I don't know what's going on with Sevilla, but I don't think they'll win this one. Although I do feel that they'll be able to cover this 0.5 though. So I feel like this could be a 2-1 kind of game, or 2-2 maybe. But that would mean there would be a tie. They have tied 3 out of the 5 most recent games, so this could also be a 1-1 game, to be honest with you. Either way, I see Sevilla scoring a goal. I see them covering this 0.5 as far as Valencia winning here. So I feel more like this could be a 2-1 game. As far as points, I'm most likely going to go with Sevilla to cover this 0.5. I feel like they can cover this. They have done it 4 out of their 5 most recent head-to-head between these 2 teams. So I think that's probably the best bet here. But yeah, as far as a win, give me Valencia. All right, on to the next one. I have Wolfsburg versus Leipzig. Injuries. Wolfsburg with 1 player with the red card, 5 injured players and 4 questionable. Leipzig with 3 injured players and 1 questionable. Wolfsburg at home, they haven't been the best lately. They only got 1 win in their 5 most recent games, 1 draw and 3 L's. The most 3 recent games were L's. Leipzig with 2 wins, 2 L's and 1 draw. The most recent game from Leipzig, they got a dub. The 2 prior, L's. Between these 2 teams going at it, Wolfsburg have won 3 times and Leipzig have won twice. The most recent game between these 2 teams, Leipzig did win 1-0. So I feel like Wolfsburg have not been the best, and probably it's due to their injuries. They got a lot of players that are injured, a lot of players that are questionable, and that 1 player with a red card. So I feel that Leipzig could win this one. And as far as points, I'm going to have to probably say Wolfsburg under 1.5. They've only been able to cover this 1.5 once out of their 5 most recent games. 4 most recent, they have not been able to cover this 1.5. And the most recent game between these 2 teams, Wolfsburg have not even been able to score. So, I think the best bet here would most likely be Wolfsburg under 1.5. And as far as a win, give me a Leipzig. Okay, on to the next game. I have the Liga MX, and this will be Necaxa versus Pachuca. As far as these 2 teams going at it, Necaxa have not been able to beat Pachuca. But this season, Necaxa is a better team, and it shows, right? They're literally sitting 4th on the table. Pachuca sitting, I think, 8th in the table. So, yeah, I feel like Sevilla can finally get a dub here, but I also see maybe a draw. They have drawn twice out of their 5 most recent games, so maybe a tie here. But like I said, Necaxa have been a better squad this season. Their 3 most recent games, they got 3 wins. The 2 games prior to that were L's, but they got a 1 more win than Pachuca. Pachuca only got 2 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws. As far as the total points sitting at 3, and I feel like it might go over 3 because these two teams have covered that 3. It has gone over. Actually, it has gone over only once. The other ones were 2-1, 2-1, 1-1, 1-1. So yeah, maybe under 3. But what I do see happening is Necaxa scoring over this 1.5 because they've done this 4 out of 5 times. Their 4 most recent games, they've covered this 1.5. So I feel like Necaxa covering this 1.5 is the best outcome here. So, and as far as a win, give me Necaxa. Okay, on to the next game. Oh, this one's gonna hurt my heart because this is Chivas. That's my favorite team for the Liga MX. I don't know. I don't see Chivas doing that much here. They have been terrible this season. Their 5 most recent games, 3 L's, 2 draws. As far as Mazatlan, they only got 1 win, 2 L's, and 2 draws. So they're both basically in the same spot right now. They both got 4 wins, they both got 4 draws, and they both got 6 L's this season. So as far as these 2 teams going at it, though, Chivas have won 3 out of their 5 most recent games. Mazatlan only have won. Oh no, I apologize. Chivas have won twice, Mazatlan twice, and then they have drawn once. So the most recent game, Chivas did win 2-0, but they were at home. This time they're on the road. I think the best bet here would, even though it's gonna kill me, but Mazatlan to cover this 0.5. 5 out of their most recent games, they've covered this 4 out of 5 times. As far as Chivas allowing their opponents to score, they've allowed this 4 out of 5 times. So I think that's probably the best bet here for Mazatlan to cover this 0.5. Between these 2 teams going at it, Mazatlan has covered this 4 out of 5 times. So if I was to make a bet here, I would most likely do Mazatlan over 0.5, but I'm not going to do that because it's my Chivas. That's my team. So I'm not going to go against them. And it's just what it is with me. But that's a guaranteed win right there. And even though this is about making money and using your head, not your heart, I am using my head, and I'm letting you know that if you bet Mazatlan over that 0.5, you're going to win. I personally not going to do it. I don't care. This is my Chivas, so sometimes it's not just all about the money, let me tell you guys. Okay, on to the last game of the video, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, let somebody know that I'm here. I'll get them some dubs. And yeah, let's get into it. All right. Udinese versus AC Milan. Injuries. Udinese 200 players and 3 questionable. AC Milan with 1 player with a red card and 3 injured players, 2 questionable. So as far as these two teams going at it, their 5 most recent games, AC Milan have won 3 times and Udinese have won twice. Yes. Whew. So I'm going to say AC Milan, they are the better team. They are up higher in the table. But as far as Udinese covering this 0.5, as far as points, I'm going to have to say over 0.5 because their 5 most recent games, they've covered this 4 out of 5 times, or actually 3 out of 5 times. As far as AC Milan allowing their opponents to score, they've allowed this 5 out of 5 times. So yes, I feel like Udinese could cover this 0.5. It's going to be a hard one, but I feel like eventually they'll be able to cover this 0.5. So as far as a win, I'm going to have to say AC Milan to win here. And as far as total points, I'm going to say over 2.5. It has gone over 3 out of 5 times. So yeah, give me AC Milan to win. And as far as points, give me Udinese over 0.5. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope the information I gave you was good enough for you guys to make the right decisions. I hope you guys win some money. And most of all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.